Okay, so this is part 2 from project 2 video. We already did the path for the first for the ground floor in the first part. So now let's move to the second part. So in the second floor, or I think it's called first floor in the project, I will just hide everything here. Okay. And I will keep the things that would be in the first floor. So I keep these parts, hide selection, and then I'll do the same for the second floor with the flooring, and then out and remove this part and hide selection. So now you can see the first floor a bit clearer, and then let's go back here. I will hide this line for now, and then we will unhide it and link them all together. Okay, so these are the stairs. After I reach the stairs, I have this part for this area, and then I have this area here, and we have this room as well. So you can go through this room and then come back, and then here, and then to this part inside the kitchen, and then go to the stair. This is the stairs for the top of for the for the second floor. So in the first floor, to access these stairs, you need to enter here and then enter here and then go up. So this is what we will do. So let's go back to the top. So now I will come here to this side around these furnitures inside the kitchen, or you can go inside here, go down up out to this side, and then go inside this room to here. Okay, so let's start with the line. Again, I will go to shapes and select line, make sure it's smooth, and let's start from this point, from this point. Okay, so now I will move inside this area. I just need to check. Yeah, okay, fine. So let's go here and then here. And then let's come back. Of course, you can delete this one later and work with Bezier, but for now, I will keep it as it is. So let's see here. And then around these chairs. And then we can come here to this room from the door to here. And then we will go up the stairs. So what I will do for now, I'll just keep this point here, and then we will modify these points, and then I will come up. So now let's view it. What I will do, I will just copy this camera. Let's go back to 0, and I will add it, modify the line, and then we will link them all together. Or you can just unhide everything since you already have the line. Just make sure that you move this one. So here it is on the floor. So I'll move it here to this floor level for the first floor, and then right click and move it in y-axis 165. So again, it is at the top. Okay. As you can see that the height here is already low, so I can move this to 150 and then move the z-axis again for the lower floor, for the ground floor, to 150, so minus 15. This might be better. Now, what I will do is I will link the lines together in order to make the camera all the way through. So I will go here to 1 for vertices, or sorry, before 1 I will click on attach and attach this line. Then for vertices, select both of them. Okay, go here to fuse, so they will be on each other. Then weld, which will create one point. Then you can change this to Bezier. Okay, since we've changed something in the point, the camera might not still be the same, so we need to fix this. So first let me just make it a bit straight, then I will go to the front view, make sure that I don't have this curve here, so I will move this point me just move it from here, or yeah, so I can select the vertices without the handles to here. And then for this handle, I will go to the left view, it might be easier, and then change this handle and make it straight. Let's go back to the front. Yeah, so now this is much better. I will just need to change this one this way and then move this point up. Okay, so now again we need to check the camera. So I'll go to interior and then we will move the camera. Let's go again to interior, sorry. And then let's see what will happen. Now you can see the camera is not attached to the line. Why? Because I added the original line to the new line. So I need to create the walkthrough assistant again. So I'll go to animation, walkthrough assistant, pick path. Let's select interior first, pick path and select this one. Okay, so and I will move the stick from here. So C, interior, F3. Let's go back to the, okay. So you can see now that the line is in the opposite way. And what I did, I attached one to the other one. So it is going backwards. So I need to go back. I think this would be best. I will go back and make them two lines. So I will lose the steps that I did, but that's fine. So this is one, no, there's, okay, now this is one line. So I will select this one, then attach, and then select this line. Okay, so this is a bit better. Now I can select these two, again, fuse and weld, then right click and Bezier, and then I will change this handle. So let's keep it here as it is in the top view. In the front view, make sure that it is straight, and make sure that you move this one to here. And then from the left view, again, make sure that it is straight. I think this would be okay. Now I will close the line, go to camera, and let's check if the problem that we had was fine. So I'll go back. Yeah, so now this is fine. We're starting from the sliding door to the front, to the ground, through the ground floor, going up. Okay, so now I'm going up the stair and then coming here straight. This is much better than before. If you want to modify it, you can. So instead of it's going all the way up, it would be straight. And you can see now that my camera is coming directly to a straight view. And then we're going through this side, we're viewing the kitchen, and we're going outside around this table. Again, you can modify the lines, and you can see, as you can see, it's like showcasing the outside instead of the interior. So you can modify the line as we did before. And then we will enter from this side. I really don't like this line here, so what I will do, I will change this to Bezier, and I'll change this one, and I will move it to this side. Yeah, I think this would be much better. So again, I'll go to interior, continue. Yeah, so see now it's not going all the way inside the wall. So inside this door, and then here again you can fix this side, and then we're entering this door, and then we're going to the stair. Okay, so the stair, I didn't move it up. Now I will move it up, and I need to fix it. I need to repeat the same steps for the second floor. Okay, so now I won't waste more time in the video because it would be too much and it would be heavy for the for uploading. So we will repeat the exact same steps that we did on the ground floor and the first floor for the second floor. And then let me just click on perspective. Yeah, and then you will go up. When you go up, you have this area, so you will go around the building from all sides, and then you can stop. Okay, so this would be your animation. So the total will be 600. Okay, we wouldn't change anything. It will be very fast if you start playing. It will be fast, but this is because we're not rendering, it's just a project. Then if you're creating your own videos, you will need to increase the period here. Instead of 600, you can make it more, or instead of 20 seconds, you can make it, for example, 1 minute, or you can minimize the number of spaces that you have. Okay, so this is basically the animation, or sorry, the walkthrough. So then we will go to number 4 here, which is create the following animation to represent the interior of the building when it is in use. Keep the timing of the animation as 20 seconds. Please do the following in order. So open the entrance sliding door in the ground floor for the first 2 seconds. The sliding door have to stay open 3 seconds. Okay, I'll start point by point instead of reading them. So this is the sliding door. Let's go to the top view. It would be easier for us to select. So I will just show you here because I already know this, but I will show you so you would be aware of what you need to do. So this is the sliding door. Okay, I'll just make this Shift L and then Shift F so you can see this. So you can see that this is one object, and then we have this object, and then we have the grass part as well. So we have 3 objects. What I prefer to do usually is select all your objects, then click here on group and change this, for example, to sliding door. So when it is a group, when you're moving anything, you wouldn't be worried that maybe I moved one of them or 2 of them. And sometimes some students, they had an issue, which is after the 2 seconds that we have to move the door, we needed to stay still without any movement for 3 seconds. So it was moving. I think this problem or this issue was because of not grouping the object. So I will just ungroup them again, do these steps, and then I will repeat them, and I will show you how to do it in AutoKey and in SetKeys. Okay, so we will use both methods. For one of them, I will use the objects without a group, just to make sure that if the issue shows here, I can show you what is the issue and how to fix it. So I'll just ungroup them. Now these are 3 objects. Let me just select them all again. So you can see that these are 3 objects. Okay, I will just minimize this a little bit so you can view this part here. So now these are 3 objects. Let's start again. So open the entrance sliding door in the ground floor for the first 2 seconds. So 2 multiplied by 30 is 60. I noticed that some of you are moving this way, and then they start working. This is not 60, or they keep clicking until they reach 60. And instead of doing all of this, you can just type here 60 as we said in the class. So you just click on 60 and that's it. It will move to 60. So this will save some time for you. Now, because I will start with AutoKey. So now, because I already have AutoKey, it will automatically start from 0. Okay. So what I need to do here is only move this object to this side. Okay. When you're moving, don't move multiple times. Okay. So one move and that's it. If this is fine, just keep it. If it's wrong, Control Z to go back and then move it again. But don't move it this way and then this way and then this way. And some of you, I noticed again the same thing. They're doing this and this part is moving a little bit. I don't know why you're doing this, but you have multiple frames or multiple keys here. Okay. So again, what I will do, you can see that when I start moving this door, the key will start from 0 and then I will have a key at 60. Okay, so you can see the keys now, they are already there. So I will keep it here. So I'm done with the first part. Then the sliding door have to stay open for 30 seconds, which means 30 by, for 3 seconds. So 3 by 30 is 90 and I have 60. So I will add 90 to it, so this means that it will be 150. So I click here on 150. I cannot start closing the door, and I'm using AutoKey. Some of the students, they did this. They went to 150 and then they went to the next frame and they just did the AutoKey. When they did this, what happened is it didn't stop moving because the AutoKey will not stop the movement for a period of time. No, it will be continuous. So what we need to do is click on set key to set the key for the door from at 150. So from 60 to 150, nothing will happen. Then we can continue. Okay, it is auto-saving, so I just need to wait a little bit for it to finish auto-saving. Yeah. So this is what we've done. We will click here on set key. Now I have this key here. Now I will move it to, I will go to the next step. Okay, even if your auto key is on, you will still use set key. That's fine. Then after that, it will stay open for 3 seconds. Then they will take 2 seconds to close. So now I need 2 seconds. So 2 by 30 is 60. 150 plus 60 is 210. So I will click here on 210. And then I will move it back. Auto key is already on, so it will add the key automatically here. Okay, now I will close it, so in case I changed anything, nothing will happen. So now let's go back. Okay, I will open it now. Please check the problem. I will open the, or I will move it from here, it's easier. You can see that it's moving. Okay. It's supposed to stop, but you can see that it's going up and then coming down. Okay, this is a problem that a lot of students they had. This is because we didn't group the objects, so this created some problems while moving. I'm not sure why this problem is there, but let me just select one by one the objects. So this is here, and then this is going up and then coming down. So the same thing for the second object. Sorry, yeah. We're having the same issue. I'm not sure why, but it might be because we didn't group, so the pivot point is different for each object. Okay, so the steps are correct. What we did is correct. So now I will repeat them again, but instead of using auto key, I will use set key. And this time, instead of keeping them as they are, okay, 3 objects, I will group them all together. Okay, so group. Wait, sorry, I will select these 3 together, then go to group. Okay, now they are one group. Okay, so now in this group, what I will do is I will move them using set key. So again, first or before we do anything, I'll just need to delete these. Okay, so now this is group 1, or you can change the name to sliding. This is up to you. Okay, so this is one group. So now I will open set key. For set key, it's similar to auto key. It's the same concept, but the only thing is in set key, I need to click on each key to apply it to the scene. So I will open set key, and then first I need to start from 0. Auto key will automatically give you a 0 key, but this is set key, so I need to click here, and then I will go to 60, move the door, and then again click on set key, otherwise it won't stay open, or it won't open. Then I will go to 150 and then set key, so it would be it would stop, and then 210, and I will move it back, and then again click on set key. Okay, so this is the difference between set key and auto key. It's basically the same. Now you can see that it's stopping, it's not going up, and then it closes again. So the same thing will happen if you're using auto key. Just to make sure again that the problem was with the grouping, I will do it all over again. So open auto key, go to 60, move this door up, yeah, and then I will go to 150, click on set key, and then I will go to 210, and then I will move this back here. Okay, and then I'll close auto key. Now let's check it again. So it will open, it will stay closed, and then it will close again. So the problem is now solved. The only issue was the grouping part. Okay, so that's it for this side. Then when the sliding door starts to close, so it starts to close at 150. Okay, it starts to close. The first swinging door in the ground floor, named as swinging door 1, which is this one. Okay, it's already one group, so that's good. Will start to open for a duration of 1 second. So it will start from here. So the first thing I will do is I will click on auto key, and then I will click on set key. Okay, you can use both, that's fine. Then I will go to pivot, affect pivot point. Let me just close this one for now. Affect pivot point, and then I will select align to this side. So in the y-axis, I want the center, the pivot point to go to the maximum. So it will be here. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. But again, when we were in the class, I had some issues with the pivot point. I'm not sure why. So yeah. So what I will do now, I'll just, to make sure that there's no problems, I will ungroup all of them. Group, ungroup, and then group them again, just to make sure that the issue was with the grouping or not. I don't know why this happened, but we did it in the class and we had the same issue. So it is moving. Let's just move X, Y, and Z as well. So it is moving. I'm not sure why it's not showing, but yeah, let's try. Yeah, there is an issue with the block maybe. I'm not really sure. I need to check it and get back to you. But this is what you need to do. The pivot point, it needs to be here at the top. Okay, so you will not move it this way. This is wrong. You will go to align, select this door, and then X, Y. You don't need all of these. So Y and Z is enough. Pivot to maximum, and that's it. Okay, so after 150, I need 30 or 30 frames, because it will start opening for a duration of 1 second. So I'll go to 30 frame, which is 180, and then I will rotate this. You can use set key or auto key, this is up to you. So I will use set key. I think this is better. Okay, now it's working perfectly. I don't know what the problem was. I think there was an issue with my file. So now it's working perfectly. So I will just rotate this. You can see that here the angles are not correct. So instead of having these decimal numbers, let's go back. Make sure always to open angle snap. This is very important. So now when I'm rotating, it will rotate 90 degrees. Okay, but one more thing, you can see here that part of it is inside the wall, because the pivot point, I changed it only in X and Y and Z instead of X and Y. Okay, so I will go to affect pivot point. I will close this one, and then align to this object. Make sure that in X and Y, no need for Z, pivot to maximum. Okay. I think something else happened. I'm not sure what's the problem with this group or this file. Okay, now that's fine. Now let's open set key. Okay, now it's perfect. So I will move this 90 degrees and then click on set key. Or you can use auto key. Again, both are correct, both are fine. The only difference is set key, you will need to click on set key each time. Auto key, you will click, it will do the movement, but whenever you want it to stop moving, you need to use set key. Okay, so this door will stay open for 2 seconds. So after 180, I will add 60. So it will be 240, I think. I will click on set keys again. So now it will stay open. And then after that, it will close in another 1 second. So I will add 60 to this, so it will be 300. And then I will close it either by using set key or auto key. Both are correct. So you can see now I can go back easily to 90 degrees instead of 91.587 or something like that. So this will make it much better. It will be neater. Okay, so now I have this key. Then I will go to the second swinging door in the ground floor named as swinging door 2. So I'll close this one. Let's just check if everything is correct. So 150. Okay, you can see that it's already open from here, and then it stays open, and then it starts closing here. So I have an issue with this key. Okay, so simply just delete this one and go to 150. Okay, I will open set key, rotate this one back to 90, and then click on set key. Maybe I did the key in a wrong way, so now it would be great. See now 150 to 180 it's opening, then 240 it's still open, and then it will close. Now this is perfect. Let's go to this door, which is swinging door 2. It's already named. Some of you, they did this door, which wasn't required. This is the door that we want. So again, we will do the same steps. The second swinging door in the ground floor named as swinging door 2 will start opening at the 7th second of the 20 seconds animation. So 7 multiplied by 30. So it will be 210. So at 210, this will start, will start opening. It will take the door 4 seconds to open. So let's just add a key for now. So set key and add a key. So just to keep it this way, or before I add a key, let's make sure that the pivot point is correct. Then we can do all the animation. So the pivot point, I will keep it on in y-axis. I will move it pivot point to minimum. The same thing for the only on the y-axis. Then apply. Then in the x-axis, I will move it to minimum is fine as well, and it will open on this side. Okay, so this is fine as well. Okay, so now we have our pivot point. Let's open set key. So at 210, let me just make sure that this is correct. So this is set key for 210. Then I need 4 seconds. So we said 4 seconds. So 4 by 30 is 120. So this means I will go to 330. and I will open the door. You can use auto key, by the way, that's fine as well. So I will open the door. Now what will happen, it will give you a key here, and then it will stay open for 5 seconds. So I will need to add 5 multiplied by 30, which is 150. So I will add them, so it will be 480. Okay, so click on set key, so it will stay open. Then it will close completely in 4 seconds. So 4 by 30 is 120, which means I need to go to 600, and then I will close this again this way. Okay, so that's it for the animation. So you can see it will start from here, open, stop, and then close. Okay. So even if you're using auto key, you need to use set key in between to make sure that it will stay still without any movements. Yeah, so that's it for project 2. This is all the things that you need to know. If you're using another version of 3D Max, we've already told you this before, but still I'm receiving some versions that are higher than 2018. So please always make sure that you save it.